So why Google? Kenapa orang pilih Google? So one of the reason why orang pilih Google Cloud adalah multi-cloud choice and flexibility. Like what I said is we work together with other cloud provider. So we always say it's a friend enemy. Kita bukan enemy, kita kawan. So we can work with other cloud provider also. So if you have any solution running on cloud provider that you feel that you want to move it to our Google Cloud, we can do that also. Or you just want to run certain component like AWS, Azure also have their best service running on their cloud, right? So you want to use the best of both breeds. So you can run like analytics, ML on our Google Cloud, and then you still can have integration to your other cloud provider. So we can work in that way, and we are flexible, and we use the open platform, so the integration should be very easy. And then we leverage in terms of the power of data because every product that we build is based on AI and ML, and we can give a lot of instant insight from internal and external in terms of the data perspective. And also, seperti saya kata tadi, Google Cloud adalah industry leader in terms of AI and ML. And we have a lot of AI ML components yang available under the Google Cloud platform. So if you need more detailed discussion on that, we can have that. So for example, kita ada API where we can convert speech to text, text to speech, and then kita ada video API di mana kita boleh determine or boleh kenal pasti kalau certain video tu ada any 18 SX ke, ganas punya site ke, or you have any keyword like you want to search for red car in a video, you can search that. So recently we had a discussion with RTM to use that platform. So we are doing certain POC with them also on that. So it'll be very useful rather than seorang duduk depan PC or the computer and going through the whole video. So now we can use the keyword to cari certain component in that video. So we can do that. And then one Google, what we mean by one Google is Google, under the Google Cloud, we have everything. I mean, every solution that an organization requires in terms of your productivity, in terms of your services, solution, and also we have other additional component like what I share, YouTube, marketing platform, and also other important services that are available for organization. So we can have one Google or one banner to provide you all the services. So by having that, it can ensure that integration between the product that issue and also the management of the product will be very easy. And internally in Google, we have a lot of expertise, or we call it SME for the industry. So katakan any of you from the manufacturing industry, retail industry, or any other industry. So we in Google Cloud have the expertise that can come and talk to you about what is the latest trend in the industry, what other countries does in terms of the solutioning, and how do they move forward with this cloud solution and everything. So we can have that kind of talk. And dekat bawah ni kita boleh nampak ada banyak logo. These are our user or our cloud customer yang gunakan solution Google. So you can notice here that we have Asia. Asia currently using our Google Cloud solution in terms of the Google Workspace and also our IS PaaS solution. Okay. So whatever you trust with purpose, right? So why people trust Google Cloud? So one of the reason is it best in class security to protect system, data, and user. So far, pernah dengar tak, is there any data leakage in terms of the Google Cloud and everything? There's no anything reported so far because we always use the latest and also AI-driven threat detection. So even as simple as kita punya Gmail kan, whatever email yang kita dapat, it always goes to the sandbox. Whether when we have an attachment, right, it will go to the sandbox. They will try to open it and check if there any spam or any virus inside there, and then only they will send to the end user. So you boleh notice kan kadang-kadang dekat Gmail, when you go to your spam folder, you can see a lot of spam folder, a lot of spam files or email coming into that. That is because the AI-driven threat detection already detected all these spam, and they already blacklist all these email ID. So through that, dia akan kurangkan the attack yang berlaku kepada kita. So they really minimize all the threat that might happen to the end user. Okay. So next one is global and secure infrastructure with 5 layers of data protection. So all the infrastructure that's set up by Google Cloud is always protected, and there's no breach will happen. And then compliance. In terms of compliance, Google Cloud follow all the compliance can be set oleh other countries and also Malaysia. For example, in Malaysia, we follow the ISO 27001. So Google Cloud does comply to that. And also for other organizations like HIPAA and other compliance, semua all the security regulation we follow oleh Google Cloud. And next one is very interesting point, or the point I always like to talk is 40% of world's internet traffic is carried by Google network. So as you can see here, right, in this in the world map, the cable yang you nampak ni, the green and the blue, is laid down by Google itself. So they tak share with other telco, all the undersea cable and everything, right? It's all managed and laid by Google itself. They tak share with other telco. So there's no other provider in the world that do that. Most of the other cloud provider, what they do is they run on top of the other telco company. Okay, but for Google, to ensure that they give the best to the end user and they can achieve the SLA that they provide to end customer. So they lay out their own cable and everything. And you can see that 40% of world traffic run on this network. And also our data center is 50% lower energy consumption. Maksudnya it's more in using the green technology and everything, our data center. Google present currently in 24 regions, 73 zones, and also we have 144 points of presence. So point of presence maksudnya di mana tak ada data center in that area and everything, or in that country, there are POP. What we mean by POP is there are certain data center in that country selected as the focal point or network point where katakan ada organization they want more secure connection towards Google Cloud, we can connect the connection from your organization to straight to the POP. So you have a dedicated secure network to the Google Cloud. And also Google has established itself in 200 plus countries and territories. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, a lot of standards, regulation, and certification have been followed by the Google to ensure that they always follow all the their compliance and telah set oleh countries. For example, globally, like what I mentioned earlier, ISO 27001, and for other countries or other regions, we also have the country punya compliance or regulation that we follow. Okay. So next, I'm going to touch on the Google Cloud Platform. So it's going to be just a brief introduction. What is Google Cloud Platform and everything. Okay. So why people go for cloud and everything, right? There are three major things why people move to cloud. First is they want to build their solution in the cloud. We call it the cloud digital native kind of thing, cloud native. So basically, you might have on-prem, but you feel that certain services you want to start doing on cloud itself. So this is where the organization can build their application or spin up new data warehouse like data lake and everything into the cloud itself, rather than you setting up a new environment on your on-prem. So next option or another journey that you can take to move to cloud is on-prem migration. Contohnya, on-prem, you have a lot of application, right? Then you feel that they ada kekangan in terms of hardware, the flexibility, and some of the organization feel that every 3 years you have to refresh your hardware. Kan? So usually the end of life or end of support for hardware could be between 3 to 5 years. So it's like every cycle of these 3 to 5 years, you have to purchase or procure new hardware and everything. So by moving to cloud, what happens is you can have the latest and greatest solution all the time. So you tak payah worry about refreshing your hardware or updating your software to the new one and everything. Because when you move to cloud, you can choose to stay at certain version of your software, or you can upgrade as you need. Okay, that's where you get the flexibility in terms of your scalability and everything. Like what I said earlier, katakan ada sudden spike on your traffic and everything. If it's on-prem, there could be some disadvantage because your hardware is not capable to cater more. But when you move to cloud, you notice that you reach the maximum limit based on the sizing and double. The next thing you do is you just resize your infrastructure, and there will be no issue in terms of spikes and everything. And also you can do a support, backup, and recovery kind of thing into the cloud. So certain people want to have the business continuity plan and everything. So on-prem, Of course, you can do on-prem backup and recovery, but usually we don't recommend you keep it on the same premise because katakan anything happen, for example, kena bomb ke, that advert is down and everything, you don't, you cannot bring up the service. So the best is to have it in a different uh, place, or at least we say that 25 to 50 kilometer away from your this one. So the best solution is you can move your backup and recovery, or you can create your DR in cloud. So that is another option that you can look into. The next one is a digital transformation. Like seperti yang saya katakan tadi itu, you can use your data that you already have in your on-prem to create more data visualization or analytics. You can create projection, your trending, your forecast based on the AI ML technology yang available in the cloud, especially in Google Cloud. We are very much in the leader in the AI and ML. You can use that features when you could be one of your journey towards cloud. So next thing, this is a big portfolio. Not only this, under the cloud products and portfolio, there are a lot more components, but today I just want to touch certain things. So it has everything like basic compute, storage, and networking that we always use. And then the identity and security where you can manage your user and you can monitor all your traffic and everything under this. And then we have machine learning, a lot of components are available under machine learning. Seperti yang I katakan tadi, the cloud ML, and then we have vision API, speech API, and also transfer API. So these are just few, and we have a big portfolio under this Google Cloud Platform. And next one is big data, where you can do a lot of ETL, extract, transform, and load all your data to make sure that you get a better view of whatever data that you have. Okay. And also you can do a lot of management and development tools. And we also have certain component where katakan on your environment you use the native application. If you feel that your application require a mobile development and everything, you can use GCP to create your mobile application also. So next is, I just want to touch on this, like what I mentioned, Google Cloud is known for its cloud AI solution. So dia ada banyak component yang available, a lot of API yang available. So where there are two ways you can do it. One is they are ready to deploy. Maksudnya certain services kita already have. For example, like contact center AI, di mana katakan organisasi anda tidak ada apa-apa chatbot or voice agent, kita boleh integrate that chatbot and voice agent to your website. So during this pandemic, we know that a lot of people cannot come to the office premise to buat apa-apa question or pertanyaan kan. So what we can do is we can create or embed this chatbot features into your website, di mana kita boleh kurangkan beban call center, di mana sesiapa yang rakyat yang nak tahu pasal services yang di-offer oleh organisation, they can just go to the website there where we can embed the chatbot features and kita boleh build a knowledge base on that. So katakan macam I nak tahu pasal my IC rosak, macam mana I nak repair since I cannot go to the site. So I just type the question in the chatbot, that chatbot will give me an answer. And katakan kita tak dapat, the chatbot tak dapat answer, we can divert it to a live agent. So where we can connect to your call center and then they can pick up the call and also answer the question that asked by the end user. And also katakan you already have certain tools or certain software that already developed, we can integrate that into our AI capability and enable your system to be more AI and ML looking. These are some of the component 20 priority solution across global cloud. These are the pillar yang I bincangkan tadi: infrastructure modernization, data management, smart analytics, application modernization, AI, security, and also product and collaborative. So these are some of the components yang very commonly used across the Google Cloud. There are more components, but this could be one of the ways that you can venture into Google Cloud. Like VM migration on your on-prem, you have your VMs, you want to migrate it to cloud, we can do that. And also like document AI, this is another big component yang kita ada. It's very interesting to know about document AI, di mana once contoh macam kita ada apa-apa receipt or any document that end users go to the organization to fill up and everything, right? So what happen is kita sekarang kena ada someone to convert it into digital, right? By using this document AI, what happen is it will transform all these hard copy into a digital. So contoh kita boleh gunakan OCR, and then this document AI will detect the receipt number, the details and everything. Dia akan convert to the digital mode, and dia akan terus key in dalam application yang you dah build in your organization. For example, katakan for LSD, and right, so this is one of the things that we shared with them. So with this document AI, what we can do is, katakan kita sebagai citizen yang kena bayar tax semua kan, so every year there are certain document we have to upload and everything. If there's a questionnaire, so katakan I for example I cheat by creating few receipt, tapi receipt tu from the same company or have the same serial number and everything, right? This document AI can detect that and can alert the organization saying that, hey, I nampak sini ada anomaly sikit, ni macam receipt ni sama and everything. So from there, the investigation can be started and everything. So that is one of the unique features yang ada under this document AI, and so on. So we have other components that we look into, like data lake modernization, data warehouse, work transformation and everything. So if any of you need more information on any of these solutions, we can have a detailed discussion only covering all this. So today kita just bagi on the teaser. So jika organisasi anda berminat mengetahui salah satu solution ni, kita boleh adakan discussion yang lebih detail berkenaan produk-produk yang ada dalam Google Cloud.